I've been thinking a lot about the nature of God. Been thinking about that since I was a child. And when reading the philosophy of spiritualism, I came across the sentence, "What is infinite cannot be comprehended by finite minds," which means we are very limited here on earth. Therefore, it is hard for us to comprehend anything but the lives that we have that are very limited. We can feel as though we are free, and we want to feel as though we are free. And that is our goal, even though the goal is quite vast in the eternal world. God is the eternal source of all life. Just imagine going for a walk and observing others that would walk on a weed or a small flower on the side of the path. And they would be on their cell phones or just in another world and not even be able to hear the birds chirping or the sea or the flow of the river and the sound and the smell of the salt water that some of us can see and hear and feel as a wonderment of the nature that we have around us. Creation and the eternal, infinite life that we have is so beautiful if we can really relate to it as a soul and a spirit living here on earth. Our lives become a bit more simpler to live and a bit more beautiful to gain. There is an intelligence, call it what you will, behind the matrix, behind this beautiful grid of source, who has created all that is. When we think about it in its fullness, we can be quite excited and grateful for all the wonderful experiences we have had and will have in our life. We are part of this intelligence, a great part of it. It lives within us. That is why we sometimes go to the word oneness, even though we do have personal responsibility as a human living on earth. We are separate, even though we are one. And many times throughout our life, we can see a synchronicity with that, especially when we work with spirit. We can see that a song that has been played can have a great impact on more than one person at the same time, thinking the same thoughts. It's a lovely way to be a part of the brotherhood of man. And yes, we are a drop of water in the great ocean of oneness. And it is important for us to understand that that drop of water is just as valuable as any other person's drop of water. We need to understand that we all are valuable human beings. Every single one of us. Every single one of us has been given the gift to live at this moment in time. And I sometimes called God the observer. I sometimes call God the divine planner, the planner of all that is. The intelligence that continues to create. The intelligence that continues to create. And we can go through thoughts of universal law and think about them, the law of nature, and how many philosophers have had their own definition on the law of nature. It is vast, and it needs to be studied a long, long time to be able to understand the meaning of the law of nature and the universal law. It's important to know that this intelligence called God, divine source, Father God, the God force which is within us, does not rule us. And we are not supposed to rule others. We are supposed to be working as a team together to support and to acknowledge each other and to be able to understand each other and to come up with new ideas. Sometimes a friend of mine will be able to make me, on an unconscious, subconscious level, make me change my mind on a conscious level. And I'd say, I just got a new idea because of you. Oh, but I didn't say anything. Yes, you did. You had the quality words that made me change my way of thinking. And it's lovely because sharing is caring. And we have tasks here in this school of mystery on the physical plane. And our tasks are to be sociable, to be a part of the physical world, to be with people, to share experiences, to allow challenges to be what they are, challenges, and to succeed in them in any way possible. Even if you as a human felt as though you did not succeed, you can still embrace it as a success. That's the key of living here. We are here for one reason, and that is to combine our physical life with soul growth. Because we will someday come to the heavens, to the spirit world, and have eternal progress open there also. We will not be finished. There's no sense in rushing through the day because I need to get finished because maybe tomorrow will never come. We will not be finished the day that we have our transition. It won't happen. It's okay. There's no need to even think about it. Because we can learn more and achieve more further on through our infinite life. Even though we live here now, it would be a good idea to grow and live our life to the ultimate that we can today, because it is a lovely place to be. It is lovely to learn. It is lovely to observe. It is lovely to live to the fullest, even though we might have a few challenges. Dance your way through life. Smile and cherish it because this is the one that you have. I will leave those words with you.